Welcome to Telluride, Colorado. We're getting ready to embark on a 7-day mountain biking trip from Telluride to Moab, Utah, going hut to hut in the wilderness. Come along and join us. This is the beginning of day one of our bike ride from Telluride, Colorado to Moab, Utah. I have been a nervous nanny. I have packed and repacked all of my stuff 3 times now, and it's taken me about 4 hours. We're getting ready to embark. Ride should be here in about an hour, and then we'll get going. So stick around. That's my bike. I'm the heavy one. Everybody's loaded up. Actually, Philip may be the heaviest. He's right there with me. Look at these guys. Like we know what we're doing. San Juan Huts set up the trip. They provide the directions through the wilderness to their huts they have hidden along the way that are stocked with food, water, and the optional beer package. The daily rides are anywhere from 13 miles to over 50, with alternative single tracks for the more experienced mountain bikers, not for us. I have a road biking background and I'm used to riding 100 miles in a day, as most of us in this group are. On a road bike, it's quite possible to average near 20 miles an hour with a group for 100 miles. Our first day was only 13 miles, so on the surface, doesn't sound that bad. However, when riding a 75-pound weighted-down mountain bike on rough terrain at altitude, that 13 miles turned into a 4.5-hour adventure with an average speed of about 3.5 miles per hour, and absolutely wiped me out the first day. It also included nearly 2 miles of hike-a-bike, just pushing the bike up the hill. Day one, Telluride to Moab, is beginning officially right now. We got everything loaded up and packed, and we're going to be heading that way. First day is only 13 miles, maybe a little bit less. We're going to take a little alternate route into some trails. So here we go. I don't even think we can find our way out of the parking lot, but we are starting. We're still in Telluride. This is a nice, flowy beginning single and a half track. I'm pretty sure that's the Coors Light mountain that we saw from the top of Telluride right there. We're not even out of Telluride. It's just so pretty. We got a pretty good uphill climb to the airport before we go off-road. Quite a trip to take off from this airport. Short runway. You have to go that direction because mountains all around. Some downhill. We did get one little nice downhill right there, but We have only 6 miles left, we think, and about 2,000 feet of climbing. So it's just it's going to be a pretty significant climb from here to the end. Right, it's just very beautiful. It doesn't matter. We got nothing to do today but ride our bikes. Half and half. Well.
Yo, bro. How are you? What a day. What a day.
This looks like a whole avalanche area here. Wow. Yeah, it's gotta be a whole avalanche area. Wow. I got cramps in both legs. I gotta make that hairpin turn and catch them. All right. So many people are just so nice and friendly. Once again, we've encountered so many of those people out here. We've encountered a few vehicles on the trail, and this guy in the Jeep just stopped and asked if I was doing okay, need any water. Just really nice. I think one of them's taking, I think somebody's taking him up on an offer up there. I said earlier all I had to do today was ride my bike. Well, I also have to push my bike. That's where he came from. That road right there. Yeah. Some thunder right here. I think we're close to the end of the first day. This is the last 10th of a mile. Might take me 30 minutes. We're just yards away. Some of us are putting our bikes here in the woods. I just can't push anymore. And that damn hill. That's where we came up. It's starting to rain, and it gets even steeper. So I'm gonna walk this and leave our bikes here. Wow. I can barely walk up that, much less bring my bike. But here it is. Here's the hut. What a view do we have from this little hut. There's no way they could have brought that hut up this way. They had to have a back entrance. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. Just grab my stuff. Left my bike and bottles down there. Elevation 10,940 feet. Not quite 11,000 feet. Let's see what's in here. Whoa.
Right up here. Right up here.
That's fine with me. Oh, spacious. Oh, man.
Got that one up there.
Pretty good view from here.
Got that one over there. So.
Look at these guys. Fred and Fang.
Fred and Fang.
Yeah.
We did the menu planning, but they did the work.
Did a good job with the menu planning.
We're idea guys.
It's got some.
And our view from the last dollar hut. This is the last dollar hut with the $1 million view. It is small, but it's got everything we need. If I haven't been inside yet, I'll take you around that. But 8 beds, 8 bunk beds, and a little place to cook and a stove. We can't use the stove because of the fire hazard right now. They provide plenty of water. They do have some stacked wood, but right now this is for people who ski and when the snow is just too deep to try to find firewood. Normally, if there's not a fire hazard, you can build a fire, at least in the inside. Today it's very windy and there's 2 known fires going on, so fire is not allowed right now. Here's again where the hut is and our view. The facilities, I haven't been in here yet, but that's up here. So there is a composting toilet. It's better than having to go outside. I think it's the one up there. Multi-level. There's no reason to show you the inside, but at least there is a place to go when you gotta go. Food scraps go in here and garbage protection from the bears. There is an optional beer package, which of course we decided to do. 3 beers a piece, that's all you're gonna need up here. And it's cold, you got it on ice.